This video is brought to you by Dr. Kristen R. Bromley's Guitar Method Book Series and Online Music Academy.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kristen Bromley. Welcome to my online academy. It's so great to have you joining me here in these online lessons. This is lesson 9 in this series that is all about strumming patterns and strumming principles. In this lesson, we're going to look at inserting bass note plucks into the strumming patterns, which is awesome. We're going to mostly look at this as a principle that can be applied to multiple strumming patterns, so you could explore it in a lot of different ways. I have 3 examples up here on the board, 3 great examples that we'll practice it with, and I'll use these as examples as I explain how we do this. I should also mention though, if you really like this sort of thing, you're going to want to check out the flat picking series, the flat picking mini series or mini course. It's Guitar 101 Flat Picking. It's got a whole playlist. There's 55 lessons. Lots of those lessons cover the rhythmic side of this sort of thing and actually adding alternating bass notes and even bass note runs between chord changes, stuff like this. And so on and so forth. So lots of cool stuff, plus how to improvise in that style, which is super fun. So if you like this sort of thing and you want more detail than I'm going to explain in this lesson, I'm just not going to bother going into so much detail since that course is designed that way. Then you're going to want to check out that course. So okay, let's go ahead and dive in. Basically, as a general principle, anytime we have a down strum that's on a strong beat or the down beat, so beat 1 in a measure, or that's in another sort of key place in the measure, so in 4/4 time, a lot of times it also works on beat 3 if we've got a down strum. A strumming pattern like that, we can replace the down strum with a bass note pluck. Now what's the bass note? It's the lowest note of the chord, and it's usually the root note of the chord. What's the root? That's the note that the chord is named for. It's sort of the foundational pitch that the other pitches are built on to create the chord. Sometimes the root note will exist in more than one octave throughout the chord, but we're usually playing the lowest root note. So with the G chord, I've got that down on that low 6th string. An easy trick to sort of finding these with these first position chords is that anytime we have an E chord, an E, E minor, E7, anything like that, we're going to use that open 6th string because it is an E. That's our bass note, and it's also our root. Then if we have any type of A chord, A minor, A7, doesn't matter, we're going to use that open 5th string because that's an A pitch. So we've got that. And then for the D's, we've got that open D string, that 4th string there for D, D minor, D7, any of those. For the rest of the chords, it's the lowest string that we have a finger on. So like for G, for G7, it's that low 6th string. For C, it's that 5th string. For B7, it's that 5th string. If I was playing F, it depends on how I'm playing it. So if I'm playing this 4th string F, it's going to be that 4th string. If I'm playing the 6th string, it's going to be that low 6th string. So those are my different options, which makes it really easy. With our G chord, we've got that low 6th string. With our C chord, we're going to have that 5th string. And then with the D7, we're going to have the open 4th string. So, with our first strumming pattern that I have up here on the board, what I've done is use the strumming pattern down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up from lesson 3. But instead of doing a down strum on beat 1, we're going to do a bass note pluck. So it sounds like bass, down, up, down, up, down, up, bass, down, up, down, up, down. You can get comfortable with that on the G chord. Then you want to get comfortable with it on the C chord, bass, down, up, down, up, down, up. And we want to get comfortable with it on the D7. Ready to put the whole chord progression together. G, C, D, 7, G. We're going to insert the strumming pattern one time per chord. We got 1, 2, ready, and G. C, D7, and G. We'll repeat. could also swing the eighth notes like we've done in previous lessons. So bass, down, up, down, up, down, up. 1, 2, ready, and... Now, we can do the same sort of thing in 3/4 time. I have that variation written down here at the bottom. So in 3/4 time, a great strumming pattern is just that down, down, up, 1, 2, up, 3, up. So it matches this one, only there's one less beat. And then we can take that initial down strum and replace it by that bass note pluck. So bass, down, up, bass, down, up, down, up. So on G, bass, down, up, down, up. On C, and on D7, and I want to say you don't want to beat yourself up too much if you're having trouble catching with a lot of accuracy that bass note. It takes a little bit of practice, takes a little bit of time. It's okay if you're just catching the lower strings or you miss one from time to time. You're going to get better at it the more you do it. So I'm going to plug this strumming pattern in with the chord progressions. So you got 3, 2, 1, G, C, D7, and G. You can also swing those eighth notes. Bass, down, up, 3, 2, 1. Just like that. Okay, so let's look at another variation. We have the strumming pattern where we go down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. We can replace that initial down strum with that bass note pluck. So like on G, bass, down, up, down, up. You can do it on C. And D7. Insert that with our chord progression. We'd have 1, 2, ready, and G, C, D7, and G. Swing those eighth notes. Be like bass, down, up, down, bass, down, up, down, up. On G, 3, 2, 1. So lots of different options there that have been exemplified, and like I mentioned, if you want to learn more about this sort of thing, get into some of the other types of rhythms where we have alternating bass notes and walking bass note runs. Check out that flat picking mini series. You can get a lot more variety on this sort of thing there. And then that series also gets into improvising and melodic fills and even entire solos. There's some songs in there. lots of different variations on strumming patterns that work in that style and that can also be transferred to other styles. So a super fun course to go through, lots of help, lots of sheet music that's free with that one. So check that one out if you want to know more about this sort of thing. Of course, we have lessons coming out with this series every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday until the series completes. And we also have lessons on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays that come out. So Monday through Saturday, there's new lessons coming out on this channel all the time. Lots of cool things to learn and do. Hope you're having fun with the guitar. Keep at it, take care, and we'll see you again.
If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. For more in-depth lessons and to progress through a free guitar course, check out my Guitar 101 series on YouTube and my guitar method books, which all come with access to hours of in-depth video lessons. You can find more information about me and my products at KristenBromley.com. Take care.